You are back at the Clever TV Lounge. I'm your host, Dana Ward, and today we have Lucas Cruikshank.
Hey!
In the studio.
I know, it's my first time being here.
I know, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, we know you're super busy with a ton of projects, but today we're excited. Just in the time for Halloween, we're going to be talking a little bit about Fred 2, Night of the Living Fred.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Follow up to the first movie. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Well, basically, like you said, it's a continuation of the first movie, and it comes out around Halloween, so it kind of has like that Halloween spooky vibe to it. And it's basically just about Fred being the crazy person he is, and he has this new neighbor that moves in next to him, and like Fred's bored with his life because he doesn't have very many friends, or pretty much no friends. But but I guess it's not a sad movie. Then, since he has like so much free time, he like creeps on his neighbor, like through his windows and like with binoculars, that sort of thing. And he finds out that his neighbor is like this freak and like totally like weird and like kind of like a demon sort of thing. So Fred like tries to convince everyone that this guy is gonna like take over everyone, but then he ends up just getting himself in this big mess. I mean, he doesn't really know for sure if he's a demon, but he's just assuming. So it's just Fred getting himself into this big, huge disaster.
Well, Fred does it best. Right?
Yeah.
So there is like a little bit of a scary side to this movie, right?
I mean, yeah.
Spooky?
It has like a Halloween vibe, but it's still like definitely a comedy. Like it isn't. You're probably not gonna have nightmares.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. I mean, based on like the footage I've seen, I feel like there are like werewolves maybe.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like a Twilight parody.
Yeah, what is going on with that? Because you morph into something. We've already seen it
Yeah,
happen, and it's
I
not a
morph
wolf.
into a squirrel, a Pomeranian. But Fred calls them squirrels, so. But yeah, I mean, it kind of has like, we kind of like poked fun at like how everyone's like in this huge like vampire obsession lately.
Totally.
So yeah, there's a little bit, Fred dresses up as a vampire, and then there's a part where he kind of like takes on like Taylor Lautner's part. So we had a body double for that part, obviously, because I don't have Taylor Lautner's body.
Dude, no, I saw the footage. You have straight up.
No, it was so funny because
what? How did your face get on that body?
they had someone who was the same height as me and then just put my head on his body. But it was funny because I got tweets from like these little kids and they're like, "You've been working out, like go for it, Lucas." And I was like, "What are they gonna like? That isn't how I actually look."
Well, that's cool. That means like Twilight fans out there will appreciate this, whether you're Team Edward or Team Taylor.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Team Jacob or Team Edward.
Yeah, that's definitely like a small part of the movie, but it's definitely there. Like, there's a little bit of like a poking fun at Twilight type of thing.
And we've also seen that there are a lot of action scenes. I mean, you're flying around, flipping around. What was it like doing that behind the scenes?
It was fun. I mean, there was a day where me and Jake Weary, who plays Kevin the bully, we were just in front of a green screen the whole day, like shooting water at each other and like being like thrown all over on cords and stuff and harnesses. So that was something I'd never done before. So it was really fun. Yeah, it was a blast.
Cool. And you have some other awesome co-stars. We know Ariel Winter.
Yeah, from Modern Family.
Movie,
She's so funny.
Daniella Monet.
Yeah,
Talk to us a little bit about working with them and how they fit into the storyline.
It was cool. Ariel Winter from Modern Family plays Kevin's little sister. So it's a new character that hasn't been in anything else. So it's like Fred and her kind of become like friends in a way, but it's weird because obviously Kevin's a jerk to Fred and that sort of thing. And then Daniella Monet from Victorious takes over the role of Bertha. So.
Very cool. Very cool. And what would you say is the highlight from working on Fred 2?
The highlight?
Yeah.
I think it was just so cool getting to work with all the same, like lots of the same actors, like John Cena and Siobhan, the mom, and Jake. It was just cool getting to work with them again because I'm already so comfortable with all of them because we'd already done a whole movie together. So, I don't know, it was just really cool getting to see all them again.
And rewind back to Fred 1, what was your favorite part about working on that movie? I mean, that blew us all away. Such a great response. Like, we were like, whoa, what is going on? We wanted a second one. The fans asked, they got it. Rewind back to the first
the cool thing about that was just filming a movie. I mean, I never had filmed a movie before, obviously. So, because I remember it was funny because the first day, like my body double, like he was saying like how he was nervous. He's like, I never have done a movie before. He was like, what's your advice? And I was like, I haven't done a movie before either. I was like, all I've done is like guest spots on TV, so I really don't know what to say. I was nervous too. So I thought that was weird.
But now you're an old pro, so what have you learned? What would be your advice?
I don't know. I think the thing.
Stepping out for the first time.
Yeah, I was just nervous because I never really like it. Obviously, with my videos, I'm just doing them like by myself, so it was weird to like have like this sort of like audience because of the crew. But I mean, I got over that pretty fast. Like after a couple takes, like I obviously wasn't scared to do that anymore. But I don't know. I guess you have to just realize to act like it's real life. That's really hard sometimes because like there's all these lights and cameras and that sort of thing. But I think you get the hang of it after a while.
Now, one thing you've definitely got the hang of is that voice. Fred Figglehorn's voice. Now, what has it been like, or can you take us a little bit into the process of how that happens, how your voice transitions? Because obviously I don't really talk like that. Yeah, thank God. Do you have to shoot scenes differently to allow for that change in the voice?
Not so much the movie, because like the videos, his voice is more intense than the movie, because we didn't want the movie to be as intense, because or else by the end people would have probably shut it off. But
that would give you nightmares.
Yeah, or like hearing loss, one of the two. But so yeah, for the videos, I just speed it up like. I don't know, I forgot how much, but then for the movie, I don't think they speed it up. I think it's more of like a pitch change, like a tiny pitch change. So I mean, shooting it, I just do everything the same. I just talk in like the weird unedited Fred voice, and then like edit a little bit more to give it like the final touch, I guess.
Now, one thing that's also different from, I guess, the traditional Fred character, you're wearing different outfits, and there's definitely a lot of costume action going on. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah, I remember because when we shot the first Fred movie, I was like, so am I just going to wear the shirt the whole time? And that's kind of what I wanted to do, because I thought that would like stay true to the character and that sort of thing. But then we kind of came to the decision that he should probably not just wear a shirt that says Fred on it the whole time, because that'd be kind of awkward, like the whole entire time you see like that whole thing. So we kind of just came up with a wardrobe for Fred, where he wears the same thing every single day still, but it's like a different type of outfit. Like he wears suspenders. It's the same thing as the first movie. But then also he has like, for like the fantasy sequences and like the vampire scenes, he has different costumes. So those are really fun.
What's your favorite one?
Probably the vampire one. That was so cool because not only costume, but like there was like really like intense like makeup to make me like really pale, and like my eyes look sunken in, and my lips were weird. So that was really fun. Like
did you have any fake teeth?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think they glued teeth onto my teeth. Whoa. And it came off pretty easily, luckily, because I was kind of nervous. I was like, how are these teeth getting off my teeth?
This is permanent.
Yeah, but I didn't get to wear the contacts, but the other actors did.
Oh.
And they said those were kind of uncomfortable because they're like really big. Because of the contacts. So I guess now we know what Robert Pattinson has to go through daily.
Right, for real, for Twilight, not the parody Twilight.
Yeah.
Now, one other thing that you've been working on is your talk show.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Fred has a talk show.
It's brand new, so for anyone who hasn't tuned in to see it yet, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, basically it's called Figgle Chat, and it's just, like you said, Fred having his own talk show. He interviews other people from the internet, like I've interviewed Perez Hilton, iJustine, just different people from around the internet and things. And he just basically, obviously Fred isn't really cut out to be a talk show host, so he asks them like really inappropriate questions, and it's just obnoxious, and it's like how an interview shouldn't go.
And that's why it's so fun to watch, right?
So awesome. Those are really fun to film.
Awesome. And of course, we want to know, why should everyone tune in to Fred 2, Night of the Living Fred?
Everyone should tune in to Fred 2 because it's going to be awesome. I mean, John Cena's in it. That's a huge deal. Daniella, Monet, Ariel Winter, Jake Weary. So it'll be a lot of fun. And you'll get to see me, what I would look like if I had like six-pack and big muscles. That's definitely a reason to see it.
Whoa, seriously, tune in. Lucas Cruikshank, it's always great to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
It was fun. And make sure you guys stay posted to Clever TV for more info on this dude. And of course, you can tune into Nickelodeon on October 22nd to check out Fred 2, Night of the Living Fred. Was that scary?
That was really scary. I think I'm going to have nightmares.
Me too. I'm Dana Ward with Lucas Cruikshank. We'll see you next time on Clever TV.
Bye.